So what we're going to do is we're going to do another little tutorial video. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say in here, but essentially this is a submission from a different person. So this was somebody else's submission. There were quite a few things that I actually liked about this. There are other things that didn't work, and there's enough in this that I like that I'm willing to see if the style can be fixed over time, sort of thing. And this submitter, Igor, I think your name is EGOR or whatever, can improve it to the point where it's something that I would want to publish. So I really like a lot of this, and we're gonna see. We're just gonna go through the video and see what I'll describe my thoughts as it's going on, I guess.
Hey, you made it outside, you did it! Or is it just like the ceiling is painted and it's a trick?
So, like I mentioned in the email, this was way too short. You can't even see the text, like the Watch Mojo thing. Like, you can't even see the black on black text on black background. And quite honestly, I don't even think the Watch Mojo thing works. I would like this clip as it is without the Watch Mojo thing.
Hey, you made it outside, you did it! Or is it just like the ceiling is painted and it's a trick?
Yeah, get rid of the Watch Mojo thing there and it's fine. The guy there? Who was shooting me? Yes, there
Really, Canadians need to be called? We have less than the population of New York. We have less than need to be called. Really, Canadian.
Yeah, this needs to be done differently.
The ceiling is painted and it's a trick.
Is there a guy there? Is there a guy there? Who was shooting me? Yes, there
Really?
Let's see what we can do here. The zoom in I told you didn't work already. We discussed that because it's so difficult to even tell what you're zooming in on. Like no viewer's eyes are going to be looking at the bottom left corner even as you're slightly zooming in there. Nobody's eyes are going to be focused there. They're going to be like, "What is this? Why are we zooming in on this wall thing here?" So that's part of why that doesn't work. Perhaps something like this could work if let's say instead of that kind of a zoom, you did something like you took I don't have the original footage, you do, so you're gonna have to do this essentially if this is how you want to communicate it, or if this is what you want to be doing with it. But let's use these first three since the zoom in doesn't even happen yet as an example. So I'm just going to kill the audio here. And we're going to take the video. We're going to make it really big and essentially just take this. And you know what? I believe I can go past 400. Let's go to 800. You could even take... All right, let's see what happens at 1,000. Take something like this. Then you can always, like, crop it to the point where it's literally just showing this. And it's nice and centered, you know. That's very strange. You'd think that if I cropped it all the way to the right that it wouldn't exist if it was... That's by pixels and not by percentage? What the hell, FCP? X. Ugh. Ugh. FCPX is so stupid sometimes. Why would it not be 100%? Let's try... Okay, that's 2,000 pixels. What about 1,500? What about 1,700? What about 1,900? All right, we're very close. 1,850. 1,800. All right, so we have something like this. The entire thing's cropped. Oh, Jesus. That's an interesting... Okay, so the crop function works a little differently here than I thought, but whatever. Beside the point, and you can figure it out in your own editing software or whatever. There's something that I did a lot in FCP7 called what was it called? Edge feather. I'm gonna Google search how to do it on FCPX. Feathering a cropped edge. Let's see. Add the distortion crop and feather filter to your generator, and you'll be able to run crop in your generator and apply. What the? Let's see. See what this guy says.
So people have been wondering about the crop and feather to do this. You see right here is the crop tool.
Yes.
And I can go in and crop this all
Yes.
I want, but there's no feather
Yes.
on this tool. The feather is actually in the effects,
Yes.
keying. And then mask.
Mask?
If you pull mask over it, you can actually see, here we go. We have this, and we can pull the mask around, and up in the...
Okay, let's see if this works. I don't know. That seems like a little weird step. Excuse me. Mask? Image mask? Is that what it is? What about this? Not quite what I wanted. What the fuck? But anyway, uh-oh. Shit. Feather, here's feather. And then I would have to, I don't know how I would draw this. But anyway, essentially what I was trying to show, which I'll figure it out another day when I want to do it for like a YMS review and I'm not in the middle of trying to do some sort of fucking tutorial thing. Essentially what I was trying to show was that instead of having really rough corners on these, like on these edges here, let me just crop it again. This was at like 1800 or something, yeah. And then something like this. Instead of having like this perfectly sharp box here, yeah, so you could do something like this as a solution for what I was talking about. But I mean, thank you, Fragglecock. Yeah. Anyway, something like that. Maybe it could just be at like a lower opacity. You could do something like this. You can have it like slowly fade in. You know, that would kind of be funny if it was like, there we go. If it was like a something like this, but even a more gradual fade. Obviously, we can't do that right now because like I don't have the original footage to show that right now. Oh my god, I just got a massive headache. Holy shit! Ow, ow! This feels like a migraine. What's happening? I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Ow. Ow. All right. Ugh. Oh. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know what's happening. That really hurts. I usually don't have headaches. Ugh. I'm under a lot of stress. Anyway. Anyway, so this part doesn't work as it is on its own, is all I really wanted to communicate.
Really, Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the population of Canadians need to be culled. We Canadian.
So the reason, I mean, like, if let's say we got rid of this part altogether, it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. Who was shooting me?
Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the pop prick.
Is there a guy there? Yeah, honestly, I'm almost leaning towards this.
Ceiling is painted and it's a trick. Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the population of New York City.
That's not true. How many people are in New York City?
Like 30-something million.
California has like 35 million or something.
Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the population of New York City.
That's not true. How many people are in New York City?
Or is it just like the ceiling is painted and it's a trick? Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the...
Yeah, here's what I'm conflicted with here. You always have to be mindful of like what you're communicating and what the audience will understand based on the information that you're presenting. And and so right now, if I skip there, then people will be like, why the fuck did he quick save? Right? Whereas if we communicate that I lost a bunch of health, then it's obvious that why I went quick loaded or whatever. So as long as we keep like that tiny bit of context, we don't have to show the whole thing. But let me just see if I can. Sorry, I'm just trying to change something on. What the fuck? Is my number lock off? There we go. Yeah, I don't understand the Watch Mojo thing that much either. I don't even understand why it's there. I would avoid using those kind of jokes. Who was shooting me? Yes, there Yeah, if you like zoom in too much there, like have it highlighted in some way, and it doesn't even need to be in the center of the screen. It could be somewhere like I don't know. You know, something like that. That doesn't even look half bad at all. You know, like not super bright, but like super obvious and noticeable. Like it doesn't take away from what you could be looking at, like the guy in there or anything. Like that would be fine all throughout. This would be great. But then you don't even have to show the whole thing. Like you could, I don't know, find quicker ways to communicate the same thing is all I'm thinking of.
Really, Canadians need to be culled. We have less than the population of New York City.
That's not true. How many people are in New York City?
Like 30-something million.
California has like 35 million or something.
Yeah.
There's no way New York City has 30.
New York City? So I just wanted to do that. Tokyo probably has 25.
Kill me, green boy.
Tokyo probably has...
I don't even understand what he's saying there. Sometimes you gotta, if a clip doesn't have that great of audio and there's no way to fix it, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Tokyo probably has 25. Tokyo probably has...
What is he saying?
Tokyo probably has...
What? I don't know what he's saying. I didn't adjust the audio perfectly in the Half-Life series, unfortunately, so there will be parts that we either have to abandon, or if you know what's being said, you can always subtitle it. That's something that we did during the Beyond Two Souls series in a similar scenario.
Tokyo probably has 25.
Kill me, green. Yeah, this doesn't even need to be there. Honestly, like I can't see.
So I just wanted to do that.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that and then hard cut to. Kill me, green. Something like that. I like the green boy edit. Kill me, green boys. It's nice. It's a nice little touch.
I did see both cuts of Batman v Superman.
I like this joke.
Pizza.
Circumcised and uncircumcised versions of Batman and Superman?
They're both shit. One's just longer.
Horse eating pizza ASMR.
Oh, he kicked me.
Yeah, the knife! Oh my god!
I like this a lot, showing them blow up the guy after they kick me.
Oh my god!
I'm not sure how much I like the Rich Evans clip. I kind of like it, but it feels like after having so many visual gags like all in the same spot that this one might just be overkill. Yeah, I don't think I like the Rich Evans, and it's like it's not that relevant to the like if let's say one of us was imitating his scream, then that would be fine. But right now it's almost like distracting because you know, what we want to do with these videos is showcase our reactions and the funny things that happen during the gameplay. But if you put something like that over top, then people aren't really able to view the gameplay and reactions that we're trying to showcase. It's more just distracting to a clip that on its own, you know, it's funny, right? But we shouldn't really be in the business of like being a funny clip montage of other people's material, is what I would say.
Oh my god!
So I would say cut out the Rich Evans. There's too. This is the part where I think we can all agree that it gets to the point where it's too much.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was wow,
I like that they blew up their friend.
All right, we're launching the.
And then this is just us reacting after the fact, which we don't need.
wow,
I like that they blew up their friend. This shows some semblance of progress, so I'm not that opposed to the.
Goodbye.
There she blows. Oh fuck! I'm blind. This is fine to include, but I would trim it down. All right, we're launching the missile.
Goodbye.
There she blows. Missile.
Goodbye.
There she blows. There she blows. Missile. Missile. There she blows. Oh fuck! Blows. We're launching the missile. I'm blind. Hey, we're launching the missile. I'm blind.
Is that rocket going? Syria? Is that topical?
Yes. Yes, that's top.
Man, I can't wait for World War III.
It's gonna be great.
What's
Not that much in here. Like, I don't understand the topical cream. I don't understand it at all. Like, I understand referencing topical, but it's like this doesn't add anything to it. Like it can just stay at him saying topical without the whole cream thing, you know. The missile. I'm blind.
Is that rocket going? Syria? Is that topical?
You know, the missile doesn't even come back into play. All right, we're launching the missile. Like, I'm not sure what we get out of showing the missile at all. Honestly. Ugh, voice crack, sorry.
Goodbye.
There she blows. Like, that could just be like a funny little break away from the action sort of thing.
It's gonna be great.
What's really killing Logan? 13 minutes long.
Yeah, again, you can't see black on black. And I don't... like, Smooby posts can be funny sometimes, but choose them wisely. I wouldn't say that this one works really either. We don't really get anything from it. Like, save the edits and polishing little gags for parts where they could really benefit from it, and do that last. I would say, like, create a video where the trim, the pacing, everything that's shown and that's not shown in terms of the gameplay footage and the commentary. Create a video where the video works well on its own without the edits beforehand, and then the edits that you make are the icing on the cake. You know, make
No, guys, let's dig into the science.
Why did that take 13 minutes?
You can't put mid-roll ads.
Mid rolls, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If it's
Mid-rolls are all the rage.
I love all kinds of
Like an
rolls.
ad in the middle of the video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that!
If you have ad blocker on, you don't notice it though.
I do have ad blocker on, so
So
I've never
I mean,
seen
why
that.
are you complaining?
Just
Fuck that!
do not like the concept.
How come I can't? Fuck!
You can't fuck?
I can't stop it! I died. See, this is fine. I like that transition a lot.
I don't like the concept.
How come I can't? Because it's like explosion into explosion. Although I don't really like, unfortunately, and I hate to say this, I don't really feel like we benefit much from that joke being there either. So there's a lot here that we want to cut out, and like I said in the email, like, essentially the amount of footage you used to make this video is like a third of the amount of footage that we've used to make every other Half-Life part. There's a lot of effort going into this video. There's a lot of stuff that I like, a lot of like really great, interesting polish, but things need to be changed if it's gonna work. So no Rich Evans, please. You'll have to be editing this on your end to actually do it.
The missile. There she blows. How come I can't? Fuck.
That sound effect will have to leave so that this cut works.
How come I can't? Fuck.
You can't fuck?
I can't stop it. I can't stop it. I died.
Oh my gosh, going out of control, Adam. Look at that.
Yeah, even the like, what do we get out of watching this clip? You know, like, there's a good "you died" gag, but it's like the clip only works. Like the clip's only entertaining because of the visual gag, where that shouldn't be the case. You know, like the clip should be entertaining independently of the visual gag, and then whatever you can add to it after the fact is polish, right? Is icing on the cake, is something that will help accentuate it.
There she blows.
No, yeah, I know. The Rich Evans scream is not going to stay in it. It's not. It doesn't work.
Oh my gosh, going out of control, Adam. Look at that.
Blows.
Oh my.
And then keep the cuts really
Oh my gosh.
really tight.
Blows.
Oh my gosh, going out of control, Adam. Look at that. Ooh, they take a lot of bullets. Holy shit.
I know.
Yeah, that guy
The
can
combat's
play.
actually difficult in this game. How do I even get back?
Yeah, even this. We're coming to. I don't mean to put you down at all, but it's like I said even before I started editing this video, going through it. This is just a plays through thing in case I need something to reference. I said even beforehand like that I would be getting rid of a lot of it, and that I'd like a lot of other footage to be used. And yeah, it's like only keep what's necessary. Like there's no benefit to having this clip in it as well as the other ones that I deleted.
There she blows. How do I even get back?
Oh shit, yeah.
And I'm just going through them one by one to see if like, you know, to see what I would want to keep and what would be a good example of something that the audience benefits from.
Oh, she
You just
can't.
gotta commit. Oh, you're fucked now. Ooh. Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of them water doors.
What? I love water doors. Oh, now you're really
That's it.
trapped.
I don't understand this. I love water doors. I don't even know what that's from. And even if I found out what it's from, I think I would still be confused as to why the clip was necessary to show over top of the words "I love water doors."
How do I even get back?
Oh shit, I don't know if you
You
can.
just gotta commit.
Like this is almost like somewhat interesting.
Oh, you're fucked now.
The just the clip of me being like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucked." Like I thought I couldn't get back up, but then there turns out to be a water doors thing. Like that's interesting enough on its own, gameplay wise, of like, "Oh, okay, I found my way out," sort of thing, you know.
Ooh. Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of them water doors.
What?
Doors.
What?
And well, yeah, I'll
Water door.
trim it down in a way where it makes sense.
Oh, now you're really
That's
trapped.
That was the trick.
Oh
Commitment.
my god. I forget if there's like a fucking sea monster thing.
Well, maybe you should stop being such a little bitch, baby, and find out.
Right now you got
See it in your mind.
What's confusing about this is like I could kind of understand it after. It's like my face on a baby, I guess, but it's not necessary, and I would almost rather have, if there was something here, I would almost rather have something like that image of the baby making like an actual crying face. What do you guys think of this?
Such a little bitch, baby, and find out.
Right now you got
See it in your mind's eye.
What do you guys think of this edit? I don't know. It's not like a great punchline, like the image itself being the punchline or whatever. Just a second. Yeah, it's a very, yeah, the visual gag. It should be a polish, not like the only thing that really makes it work.
I forget if there's like a fucking.
A lot of this can be cut.
Water doors.
A lot of this can be
I
cut.
love
I'll go over this a couple times just
Water doors.
so you get a
really trapped.
sense of like
Fine.
what
Forget if
kind of
there's, like, a
pacing I would
fucking
want.
Sea monster thing.
Well, maybe you should stop being such a little bitch, baby, and find out.
Right now, you got
See it in your mind's eye.
See it in your mind's
Ah!
eye.
Oh! It's a water spook.
Now you got
See it in your mind's baby and find out. Maybe you should stop being such a little bitch, baby, and find out.
Thing.
Oh, now I love.
One of them water doors.
What? Now you got
See it in your mind's
I know that was a shitty audio edit. You have a better the better means of making it a better edit because I'm just working with already edited footage.
Now you got
See it in your mind's
See
eye.
it in your mind's
Ah!
eye.
Oh! It's a water spook.
And the cuts between those clips can be very much
Oh!
Your mind's
Ah!
eye.
Oh! It's a water spook.
like
It's a water spook.
Mind's
Ah!
eye. Your mind's
Ah!
eye.
It's a water spook.
let's see. I'm playing around with it
Oh! It's a water spook.
to see if it works.
Oh! It's a water spook.
Yes.
See it in your mind's
Ah!
eye.
Oh! It's a water spook.
Yes.
Please, that's a negative language. We don't like using that on the channel. Please call it what it is. That's a water net.
I meant ghost spook, not racist spook. I meant racist spook. Superman, you fucking nerd.
See, like this was a nice little touch, right? It wasn't like the center. Like clips can be the center and it can work sometimes, but like or like images or gags, but like this was a nice touch. Like it describes what we're saying, you know? Like it adds to the commentary being made, right?
A water net.
I meant ghost spook, not racist spook. I meant racist spook. Superman, you fucking nerd. I meant racist spook. Superman, you fucking nerd.
You nerd.
Nerd.
You
Oh, he's
Superman?
eating him.
Yeah, the Superman nerd thing doesn't make that much sense. I remember liking this one,
Nerd. Oh, he's.
I think.
Oh, he's
Superman?
eating him. And then they're gonna eat me.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
This one's fine. This is exactly like an edit Mark would do anyway.
Man, sometimes things come together.
Reddit.
Sometimes things come together.
Reddit.com. Reddit. Reddit.com/r/movies held online poll, and it turns out
I would almost, you could probably find the actual online poll and just have little images of it. Let me just give me 1 second. Movie poll. Let's see. Oh. Survey results, is this it? Yeah. So this is the link if you need to use it. reddit.com/r/movies/comments/644fvb/r/movies_survey_results/. And this is what I was this is what I was referencing, and you can actually include images of the actual poll. So it was like 95% male. The yeah, it's hilarious how predictable it is. Yeah, favorite actresses. Literally people that had relevance in like the past year. Emma Stone, Amy Adams, and Brie Larson. Leonardo, Ryan Gosling, and Jake Gyllenhaal. Like all time. This is all time. This is supposed to be all time. Favorite director, Christopher Nolan. And this is real. This is hilarious. It's so funny. So yeah, feel free to, I mean, like, just crop out this and show it or something. I don't know if there's like a better resolution image. Maybe you tried it and it didn't work because of that. I don't know. But there's since we are talking about something that does have an image associated with it, even if it was just showing up for like a second or something.
Reddit.com/r/movies held online poll, and it turns out that it's 95% male.
Oh no shit.
Favorite director is
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan.
I would like the 95% male image just for that. In the same way that you showed this.
Oh, sounds right.
That was actually not bad at all. I'm usually not a fan of like text and find it to be unnecessary for the most part, but like I haven't seen an overabundance of like text in this edit. There's been a lot of edits that were sent to me that had way too much text, like completely unnecessary text at things that should not have been subtitled, but that was just fine. That was totally fine.
Turns out
Like it added to it. It added to what the joke was, right?
it sounds like I'm joking, but
I 100% believe both of those things.
the second choice for most
And here,
the second
there's like a second. There's like a whole second where it can be cut out.
the second
Keep the flow. Keep the flow going.
the second choice
See? That sounds much better.
Those things.
the second choice for most underrated film, Batman v Superman, which is so fucking
What?
good.
Yay.
Film and v Superman.
See how it looks if you show the poll. It might look better this way. It might not look like whatever you think looks better, but at least try it to see what it looks like, I guess.
Superman, which is so fucking
What?
good.
Yay.
Yeah, it's so funny. What pissed me off a little is like the answer.
I like the inclusion of this rant. I like this rant. If let's say you go through a bit more footage and the proper place to end it puts this video at like 13 minutes or something, and we want to trim it down a bit or something, and then maybe the poster of the movie, that could work too. But maybe perhaps some of these parts can be turned into like quick bits instead or something. We'll just have to feel it out and see what works.
For favorite like best actors and actresses were all exclusively just people who have had
We have not seen Wonder Woman.
the past year.
Lately, yeah.
Like it's like this is of all time, and all of the female spots were like
Emma
it was
Stone.
like Emma Stone was there,
Guarantee you,
Amy
yeah.
Adams was there.
Yeah.
I would like to show a bit of the poll, because at this time, like for this part especially, you can see the percentages and you can see all three of them. But I want to like, if we're commenting on something, I want it to be clear that we're actually referencing something and I'm not full of shit, and that it actually exists and I'm not just talking about something like where I remember it differently or something. I don't know.
Other person that was like this was relevant in the past
Yeah.
year.
No,
and it's
even
like-
even if you do an all-time list, like people still cannot remember more than 6 months.
which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's just what you're gonna get.
I feel like if you did a poll on our
Hi, Oatcake.
movies and you said, "Hey, has everybody seen Citizen Kane?" Right? Everyone would say yes. And then if you ask,
I don't like this one as much, but whatever.
A poll.
More than 6 months.
Which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's just what you're gonna get.
I feel like if you did a poll.
Relevant in the past
Yeah.
year.
No,
and it's
even
like-
even if you do an all-time list, like people still cannot remember more than 6 months.
which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's just what you're gonna get.
Did
We'll see.
a poll on our movies and you said, "Hey, has everybody seen Citizen Kane?" Right? Everyone would say yes. And then if you ask like fake trivia question on it, people like, and all the answers are wrong.
Man, wasn't it crazy when Rosebud was his dog?
Yeah.
This is stuff I would
that
cut
was
out.
Nuts. That was the best twist the movie has.
It's not as interesting.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them would just lie. Yeah,
I swear people. Ah!
This is fine.
yeah, I feel like a lot of them would just lie.
Like, there's a point where it's not interesting anymore, and it's just us having feeling superior or whatever. It's like we don't really need to rub it in. Remember, this is first and foremost like a comedic mashup of highlight moments, right? It's great to throw in like a little bit of a banter or rant about something here and there, but for the most part, we want good, solid comedy, right? We want like well-paced comedy.
Which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I swear.
Wouldn't say 6 months.
And yeah, this can go too.
In 6 months.
Yeah,
I swear, people. Ah! Yes, there is a monster in here. I swear, so many people
Monster by
only
mistake.
watch Citizen Kane
Remember that
just
shit?
so they.
Yeah,
I swear, people. Ah! Yes, there is a monster in here.
It's not important for me to understand even what I was going to say at
I
the
swear,
end of it.
so many people
Monster by
only
mistake.
watch Citizen Kane
Remember that
just
shit?
so they can. They can feel validated in having seen Citizen Kane and be like, hey guys, I know things about movies. I watched a movie, it was in black and white. It was Citizen Kane.
I saw a movie from before 2006.
Ah!
Look at
He's
that
a
guy.
fish.
Yeah, this is more interesting than the Citizen Kane thing. Like this is, remember, it's like gameplay too, right?
6.
Ah!
It makes such a scary noise.
There is a monster in here. Ah!
Look at
He's
that
a
guy.
fish.
Mean fish.
He's a fucking fish.
Oh, he's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't seen it?
I
Fucking
own it.
pleb.
Yeah, every opinion I've
Spoiler,
ever had on films is now.
Rosebud's his dog.
It's like kind of funny. It's a good. I like that edit.
Ever had on films is now.
Rosebud's his dog.
I like that edit, but I don't know. That's not a spoiler. Doesn't matter. I like that edit. But first and foremost, it's important to understand and verify and make sure that you have like a solid, quick, polished, well-paced video before you throw in the extra edits. Yeah. So it's like it's sad because like this is what I always told Mark too, is like if you're unsure about something, like for like a funny edit, like something that would take time, like a visual gag or something, if you're unsure about something, just like do it without and then just mention, make it without and then just say like, oh, I think it would be funny if this was added in there. And if it's like, oh, if the joke itself didn't work without the edit or whatever, or only works with the edit, or like who knows, like I don't know, if the information's there, and it would make sense to put in that extra effort for the edit, then do it. But otherwise, it's like it's a waste of time and effort if it's not for a joke that's going to appear in the final product anyway.
Remember more than 6 months.
Yeah,
I swear, people. Ah! Yes, there is a monster in here.
That's a great cut. That actually works so much better. Like there is a monster in here, and then cut to him talking about the tranquilizer gun. Like that there's some comedic value in there, just from showing one after the other.
There is a monster in here.
There's a tranquilizer gun in the shark cage, but I'm not sure it would work on this species. You're welcome to try.
Hey, there's a gun that won't work, but you're welcome to try. Thanks.
Well, he said he's not sure if it would work. This thing's fucking terrifying.
There's a tranquilizer gun in the shark cage, but I'm not sure it would work on this species. You're welcome to try.
Hey, there's a gun that won't work, but
You gotta, even though I say I love something, you gotta not get too attached to it.
you're welcome to try. Thanks.
Well, he said he's not sure if it would work. This thing's fucking.
Because in order to make something quick and keep the pacing up and have it continue going, I don't know what we would have benefited from by having that tranquilizer, that guy say the line, because it's like, I know I just said like, yeah, there's some comedic value in that cut, but like the scene itself that you're cutting to should have some value in it. It can't just be the cut itself and then like nothing's in the clip, And at that point, basically nothing was in the clip, What Mark had to say wasn't that funny or important or interesting, and it was also kind of drowned out by the audio of the machinery, buttons, computer shit. So
Yes, there is a monster in here. This thing's fucking terrifying.
Like the ones made for Nintendo hand.
Fucking terrifying.
Like the ones made for Nintendo hand consoles. It's the
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, we didn't need to hear Mark say something about Nintendo hand consoles there.
Thing's fucking terrifying. Ah!
Oh no!
Fuck you.
Ah! Gah! That's so scary. Ah! I hate it.
I think I shot it. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I actually shot it. I think I just
Mean old fishy.
drowned. Yeah, I'm gonna drown here. I'm not going out.
I think there was something about this clip that I wanted so I'm going through the plays through footage just so I can.
Oh. Ah!
Oops. Yeah,
Mean old fishy.
yeah, I'm gonna drown here. I'm not going out. I'd rather drown. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm done.
I'm a dead boy.
Good thing I saved.
Goodbye.
Figured I would need
Couldn't
to
you
save.
just shoot it from outside of the cage too?
I could. I just figured I would need to
Couldn't you
save. Good thing I saved.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.
Okay, so
Goodbye.
I understand. Okay,
Figured I would.
I understand why at first glance, you wouldn't want to include the actual death scene.
Figured I would need to
Couldn't you
save.
just shoot
Because we just start talking about something else, and it's like, okay, well, how are we going to include that? But always comfortable with replacing the audio, taking the audio from a different part, and
Think I saved.
Goodbye.
Saved.
Goodbye.
Saved.
Goodbye.
shoot it from out-
because that's the magic of editing. You can take the audio from a different part and pretend as though it was from the other part.
I think I shot.
Hate it.
I think I shot it. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I actually shot it. I think I just
Mean old fishy.
drowned. Yeah, I'm gonna drown here. I'm not going out. Drown here. I'm not going. Yeah, I'm gonna drown. Yeah, I'm gonna drown here.
Ah! I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown here. I'm not going out.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it's like I'm gonna drown here, I'm not going out. I would like to show the drowning if we're gonna keep that line, you know.
Drown here. I'm not going out.
Goodbye.
Even if okay, let's see if there's a way to make it work. Because right now I didn't like that.
Going out.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Not going out.
Goodbye.
Maybe it's not worth it at all. You just trial and error, man.
Mean fish. Mean fish. Mean fish.
Ah! Bad fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna try spamming it with bullets.
Mean fish.
Ah! Bad fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Ah!
Fish. Mean.
Yeah, not even worth to show the drowning part. If it doesn't work, just get rid of it, you know?
So scary. Ah! I hate it.
Ah! Bad fish.
Like we don't there's nothing necessary about communicating that I drowned once and then retried. You know, you can show a part of the game where it took me 2 tries to do it and not communicate that in editing. You could show it and the edited version almost not intentionally try to communicate that it was 1 try, but have it in a way where it's like it doesn't matter if it's interpreted as 1 try, because people can view the full playthrough video anyway if they want like the full story. Like this is just an edited version of like highlights, right? We don't need to communicate every single thing that happened in the game.
Yes, there is a monster in here. This thing's fucking terrifying. Ah!
Oh no!
Fuck you. Ah!
Gah! That's so scary. Ah! I hate it. Ah!
Batfish.
Yeah, I'm gonna try spamming it with bullets. Oh Jesus! With bullets.
This on its own, no need to communicate that I even said that I would try spamming it with bullets. That's not necessary. You know, that's not how I kill it. We don't need to show that.
I hate it.
Oh.
I hate it.
Oh Jesus!
I hate it.
Oh Jesus!
It is funny to show it almost as if
I hate it.
Oh Jesus!
almost as if it literally just gave me that right away. Also, that's kind of funny to think about.
Oh Jesus!
Excuse me.
Jesus!
So scary. Ah! I hate it.
Oh Jesus! This is working out in my favor.
Well, fishy got stuck.
Nice, nice.
Dumb
Let me
fish.
leave. Let me leave. Oh boy. They.
Well, fishy got stuck.
That's fine.
Oh boy. They place.
You don't need
these
to communicate all that.
around, knowing that you'd need to like go up for air. And they
Like
knew
this is kind of an interesting little thought about the game, but it's not.
that you'd be like.
This
right-
is plays through material, because remember there's separate videos with plays throughs. Like, you don't want to communicate every single thing that was said in the video. You know, not everything I say is interesting. Not everything they say is interesting. Like,
around with this fucking
you
thing
gotta learn to let things go to have like a really great product.
facing you too. There's such an evil game. I might have to actually use this thing to get to the.
Like, we can literally just cut to later in the game and it's fine.
You did it. That was like
Jagged Little Pill, 1995.
Clever, quite clever.
You did it. That was like
Jagged Little Pill, 1995.
Let's see where we are with this.
That was like
Jagged Little Pill, 1995.
Oh God, who's shooting? Oh fuck!
This fucking guy.
Ugh.
Let's name the amazing things that Canadians did.
Burned down the White House in 1812.
Yes. Made concentration.
I like there's no reason to have a 0 there. You could just have it start at 1. You could just cut out the 0 and have the 1.
Let's name the amazing things that Canadians did.
Burned down the White House in 1812.
Yes. Made concentration camps for the Japanese.
There were, we called them resorts.
Amazing things that Canadians.
This fucking guy.
Ugh.
Let's name the. Let's name the.
Otherwise, I like this little discussion. It's like, it's jokes, right? We're making jokes. They're funny jokes to include.
She got stuck.
Let's name the amazing things that Canadians did.
Burned down the White House in 1812.
Yes. Made concentration camps for the Japanese. Concentration camps. For the yes. Made concentration camps for the Japanese.
This was short enough that I like it and it's not distracting. Although, if we're gonna be re-editing this shit anyway, I would prefer, just out of my own OCD, I would prefer a C instead of a K. I know that it's supposed to make fun of how he said it, obviously, but I think it would kind of be funnier with a C. I don't know. It would almost look like more of a real word, even though it isn't.
Made concentration camps for the Japanese.
There were, we called them resorts.
I like this sequence. It's well done.
Tiny
Private resorts.
We just wanted to hold them in one spot and concentrate on them, see what they're up to.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh, I hate this guy.
Fart dog.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
Oh!
Not fart dog.
oh the Tupac movie's coming out. Oh my god, I saw the trailer for it.
Does he play himself?
I remember when my dog, he ate a bunch of insulation in his dog.
Resorts.
We just wanted to.
Resorts.
We just wanted.
Uh-oh, my mouse is dying. It gave me the low battery warning beforehand. Oh, no, we're back.
We just want.
Also, if we include this little part, Too much dead space in between.
Sorts.
We just wanted to hold
There we
them
go,
one
much
spot
better.
and concentrate on them. See what they're up to.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh, I hate this.
What they're up to.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Ah!
Oh yeah,
Oh!
Not far dog.
Oh, the Tupac movie's coming out. Oh my god, I saw the trailer for it.
Does he play himself?
I remember when my dog, he ate a bunch of insulation in his doghouse out in the turd on it. It was just,
I remember this story. It's not particularly. It's not. There's no benefit to including it in the video.
just the
Insulation? Really?
Yeah, it was a poop-shaped blue insulation. Died.
Like I can understand like watching that and thinking like, oh, I could make that effect with the blue poop insulation thing, but it's like it's not worth it. Like the joke's not. It's not that entertaining on its own, you know. It's like someone can hear it in the plays through, and that's fine. But there's no point putting it in the plays video.
A year later.
Baby.
Private resorts.
Baby.
And notice how I cut out a bit of the like concentration camp part. It's just because it flows better. You know, we can communicate the same thing in less time.
Private resorts.
Baby boy.
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it?
I like how he's
Science
just
team has
hanging
been
out here.
tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. It's cold in there, and you'll have to hurry. It could sap your suit.
I don't like
power
this.
in a
I'm
matter of moments.
uncomfortable.
Adam, can you do
Private resorts.
Baby boy.
Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it?
I like how he's
Science
just
team has
hanging
been
out here.
tracking your progress with the Black.
Baby boy.
Gordon Freeman, Gordon Freeman, Gordon Freeman, it is you, isn't it?
I like how he's
Science
just
team has
hanging
been
out here.
tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. It's cold.
Private resorts.
It's cold in there. You'll have to hurry.
Yeah, I don't mind cutting out the first bit of him either. Communicate the same thing in less time. Get to this funny part that's coming up. That's obviously great on its own and doesn't need any kind of edit, but we'll just watch it.
Resorts.
It's cold in there, and you'll have to hurry. It could sap your suit.
I don't like
power
this.
in a matter of
I'm
moments.
uncomfortable.
Adam, can you do something for me? Point the camera at this guy here, and when I finish this joke, you'll know when it's finished. When the pun comes, I want you to shoot him in the face. Please. I want you to unload your entire clip and end his life. But here it comes. Hey Einstein, do you have the time? No, time is relative. Well, you're gonna need time to get over your fucking death!
I used my secondary fire. I launched a grenade at his face, basically. I was thinking about the best response.
Tragedy plus time equals comedy. Which is really weird that
Go,
like
go,
in
go,
in a video we made recently,
Oh,
we made a 9/11 joke. Nobody got mad. Really weird that
Go,
like
go,
in
go.
a video we made in a
Go.
video
Yeah, don't need to.
in a video we made recently. In a video we made in a video we made in a video we in a video we made recently in a video we made in a video we made
Basically.
in a video in a video in a
It's basically.
in a video
There was a weird like extra frame there that I didn't like, so it made sense to do this.
Face, basically.
in a video we made recently, we made a 9/11 joke. Nobody got mad, but we made a Holocaust joke about the Jews, and people got mad.
Where do you draw the line?
I know.
I guess somewhere between 3,000 and 6 million.
Yeah,
I guess.
so.
Somewhere through Poland.
That's
Let's draw a line through Poland. Let's annex everything west of the line and see how things go.
I like that joke a lot, even though it's like there's a bit of it that's difficult to hear there. I think it's like kind of worth it, I guess.
Face,
We'll see.
basically.
in a video we made recently.
But anyway,
we
let's
made a
move on.
Poland.
That's
Let's draw a line through Poland.
I like the visual.
Let's annex everything west of the line and see how things go.
What the fuck?
What
He got
happened?
assassinated.
From who?
What?
From the CIA. This might.
I like the Howie scream. I don't like the Beyond Two Souls clip. Like if you want to, there's nothing about the word CIA that justifies a Beyond Two Souls reference. It's unnecessary and distracting, and it's in the center of the screen.
From the CIA.
Fuck!
What
He got
happened?
assassinated.
From who?
What?
From the CIA. This might be where CIA. This might be where the really, really, really fast, annoying dudes. Yeah, this looks familiar. This is gonna be hell. Oh fuck! Fast, annoying dudes. Yeah, this looks familiar. This is gonna be hell. Oh fuck! Oh, look at.
If you want to include me saying that foreboding shit, that's fine. Otherwise, if it's at all debatable to you, you know, if you're debating it, probably should get rid of it.
CIA. Oh fuck! Oh. Yay. Yay. Oh. Yay.
Who?
What?
From the CIA. Oh fuck! Oh. Look at how fucking skinny they are.
Oh, they're so tiny. Oh, they got big ups too.
Holy shit!
Ah, they threw a grenade.
Real jumpy.
Oh, they take a lot. Holy shit!
Oh, these bitches can take it.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god!
Ah.
I can do it.
That was,
Ah!
that was a sweet flip. I don't care where you're from. That was a sweet flip.
That's pretty sick.
Oh! Ah!
Fuck this bitch.
Now somebody's gonna probably bring up the furry thing again, especially since we made a video out of that. The furry allegations, which are not
There have
true.
been a lot of allegations.
Well, no, I was actually on Squizzy's stream, and she does identify as a furry. So
Oh, does she?
yeah, she does.
Well, she is super into vor, so.
How does that make you a furry?
I was making a joke,
Okay.
but a lot of furries are into.
And she does identify as a furry. Which are not
There have
true.
been a lot of allegations.
Well, no, I was actually on. Well, no, I was actually on Squizzy's stream, and she does identify as a furry. So
Oh, does she?
yeah, she does.
Well, she is super into.
Sweet flip. I don't care where you're from.
Oh!
Ah!
Fuck this bitch.
Now somebody's made a video out of the furry.
Sweet flip.
Well, no, I was actually on Squizzy's stream, and she does identify as a furry. So
Oh, does she?
yeah, she does.
Well, she is super into vor, so.
How does that make?
So.
That's such a funny picture.
How does that make you a furry?
I was making a joke,
Okay.
but a lot of furries are into vor. If you search up like.
I was making a joke, but it's true.
But also,
Black people are usually poor. It's a joke, but it's true. I'm not clean.
I'm not clean. You clean it up.
So the I'm not clean thing here's the biggest issue that I have with it.
Black people are usually poor. It's a joke, but it's true. I'm not.
If you search up like.
I was making a joke, but it's true.
But also,
Black people are usually poor. It's a joke, but it's true.
Uh,
but also,
I don't know if that black people are usually poor thing needs to stay in. It doesn't really add much.
It's true. I'm not clean.
I'm not clean.
So this whole sequence right here, the biggest issue I have with it is not the effort that you put into it with the images. It's that it has like the images you're showing have nothing to do with what we're referencing. We actually it was a reference of like a Tim and Eric skit. And so if you used, I'm sure if you searched on YouTube like I'm not clean Tim and Eric or you clean it up, or it was at the end of a product for some stupid bathroom Cinco thing that they had. But anyway, if we're going to use any sort of visual for this part, it should be the actual thing that we're referencing and not just random stock images.
Clean it up.
As much as I love it, and as much as, like, if let's say there wasn't a specific thing we were referencing, then this would be awesome, but...
What is all this? What I mean?
But and you know what? Like, even saying all that,
Fuck you, commercial.
I'm not clean.
I'm not
clean.
even after saying all that, I think the video would work better without any kind of visual reference at all, and without that joke in it at all.
Down, 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 down.
Can somebody help me?
Maybe since it's like I go in there while I'm still referencing that joke, maybe an inclusion of it for like a few seconds would be nice.
Commercial, fuck you, commercial.
Maybe if we can find a way to like have us reference it, because it's not like it's boring when we say it. We're clearly enjoying ourselves. There's laughter, you know, we're all into it, sort of thing.
Who got clear up all this water, man?
If we could just have like one of us say the reference thing and then to play like a tiny clip of it, like, you know, you'll clean it up, just really quick, and then cut to this part of me afterwards, kind of singing it because it's in my head, because it transitions into like this part, right?
Can somebody help me?
Ah! Oh fuck! I hate this part. Ah! I was just gang raped.
All right, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him.
we got him.
As much as I can tell that it's probably like, you know, really that it would be great to end an entire part on him getting blacked out. Unfortunately, this is a 5-minute long video, and I want it to be at least 10 minutes. And even so, like, let's go through this 5 minutes again, and I might find something more to cut out. The most important thing to do, like, this is all plays through shit. The most important thing to do when making a good trim of the video is like, okay, so let's say this was like me editing through the video and I cut and I thought like, okay, yeah, that's good. You don't start making effects now. You don't do that right now. What you do is you watch through it again, and then everything that like, if you had something that was like funny the first time or whatever, it's not funny the second time, don't include it. I don't want anything that's not funny the second time. It needs to be funny enough that you like it the second time. And if, let's say, you go through it again and it's like 30 seconds shorter than that or whatever, like 10 seconds shorter, you made some changes, go through it one more time. Go through it again. And if there's anything you're unsure about, get rid of it. I only want like the absolute best to show up in the video. I only want like the golden material, whether the material is like, obviously the gameplay and the commentary comes first, and then the edits come second. So yeah, make sure that that's a priority, is having golden commentary and playthrough for the video. And then beyond that point, it's just like, all right, where do we go from here? Like, there's a bunch more shit, you know, like the game continues on for a while, but try to keep that in mind in terms of pacing. Try to be as like critical as possible towards what you're keeping in and what you're not keeping in. Try to be as discriminatory as possible towards these clips, and don't just let something in because it's all right or because it's okay or because it kind of works. It has to be great. That's what I would like to try and keep in these videos. And yeah, if you think that you can follow along to these suggestions that I've given, then that's awesome and that's great. And I would love to use your videos. And a lot of these edits I found really awesome. A lot of the visual gags that you used worked. A lot of them didn't work, but a lot of them worked, and there was enough that worked that I would like to see if you can follow this advice that I've given and create something that is something that I would like to publish here. So let's watch through this again and just see. Let's just watch through this and see if the pacing has improved with this.
Hey, you made it outside. You did it. Or is it just like the ceiling is painted and it's a trick?
Yeah, that Watch Mojo doesn't work. This thing needs to change, obviously.
We have less than the population of New York City.
That's not true. How many people are in New York City?
Like 30-something million.
California has like 35 million or something.
Yeah.
There's no way New York City has 30
New
million.
York City? So I just wanted to do that.
Kill me, green boys!
I did see both cuts of Batman v Superman.
I'm just gonna eat this piece of pizza.
Circumcised and uncircumcised versions of Batman Superman?
They're both shit. It's just longer.
I like the
Folks,
Death of
eating
Batman
pizza
reference there too.
ASMR.
Oh, he kicked me.
He kicked
Yeah,
ya.
the knife! Oh my god!
Yeah, no Rich Evans, please.
Goodbye.
There
This missile thing can even honestly
Oh shit! Yeah.
be removed. Like this video could be like, you know, here's me watching it another time, and it's like, I don't know if the missile thing adds that much to it.
Oh my god!
How do I even get back?
You know,
Shit! Yeah, I don't know.
the missile thing doesn't even add anything to it. Like, what does it affect in the story that gets referenced again later? It doesn't. There's nothing about it that it adds to the experience of the video, so you get rid of it. And this is why you always want to watch over it multiple times, because it's like sometimes you just realize that after, or some like you want to be in that mindset.
Oh, yeah. One of them water doors.
What? Now you got
See it in your mind's
see
eye.
it in your mind's
Ah!
eye.
Oh, it's a water spook.
Yes.
Please, that's a negative language. We don't like using that on the channel. Please call it what it is. That's a water net.
I meant ghost spook, not racist spook. I meant racist spook.
Oh, he's
man.
eating him, and then they're gonna eat me.
Oh my god!
Reddit.com/r/movies held online poll, and it turns out that it's 95% male.
Oh, no shit.
Favorite director is
Yeah.
Christopher.
Who knows? This could be in a
Nolan.
quick bits instead.
It sounds like I'm joking, but
I 100% believe both of those things.
the second choice for most underrated film.
It does slow down the pacing a little, but it's like there's enough in it
Yeah, it's so funny.
that would be
Pissing
like.
off a little is like
I like the
actors'
visuals.
Favorite, like best actors and actresses.
You know?
We're all.
I like the conversation.
exclusively Just people who have had a lot of buzz around them the past year.
Lately, yeah.
Like it's like this is of all time, and all of the female spots were like
Emma
it was
Stone.
Yeah,
like-
showing the
yeah, Emma
showing the
Stone was
poll
there, Amy
would be good.
Adams was there,
Yeah.
and
The
another
actual
person
poll
that
image.
was like this was relevant in the past
Yeah.
year.
No,
and it's
even
like,
even if you do an all-time list, like people still cannot remember more than 6 months.
Yeah,
I swear people. Yes, there is a monster in here. This thing's fucking terrifying.
This is so much better paced, as you can probably tell already.
Oh no!
Fuck you.
Go! That's so scary.
Moving
I
along
hate it.
so much faster.
This is working out in my favor.
Well, Fishy got stuck.
let's name the amazing things that Canadians did.
Burned down the White House in 1812.
Yes. Made concentration camps for the Japanese.
There were we called them resorts.
Little teeny tiny resorts.
Private resorts.
It's cold in there, and you'll have to hurry. It could sap your suit.
I don't like this. I'm
moment.
uncomfortable.
Adam, can you do something for me? Point the camera at this guy here.
Yeah,
And
if
when I
like
finish,
this is just
you'll
playing
know
and
when
you're
it's
like
finished. When the
this is
time
edited
comes,
fine because
I want
there
you
needs
to
no
shoot
editing
him
for
in
this
the
joke.
face.
Like this is
Please.
funny
I
without.
want you to unload your
the
entire
joke.
clip and end his life.
Yeah,
But here
this
it comes.
if
Hey,
if
Einstein,
the
do
way
you
that
have
this
the
video
time?
is so
No, time
far,
is relative. Well, you're gonna need time to get over your fucking death.
the way that this video is so far, like this is only a 5-minute long video. If it continued this way,
I used
like
my
the
secondary.
ideal way that
I launched
this
a grenade in
would
his
be,
face, basically.
this can be like the
You
best
made
video
this-
in the
you made a
Half-Life
9/11
series.
joke,
Honestly,
nobody got mad.
That's what
You
it's
made
turning
a
out to be already.
Holocaust joke about the Jews, and people got
I
mad.
might.
Where do you draw the line?
I know.
I guess somewhere between 3,000 and 6 million.
Yeah,
I guess.
so.
Somewhere through Poland.
Let's draw a line through
If you
Poland,
give me the
let's
clip, I
annex
might try to fuck with the
everything
audio
west
to
of
bring out
Poland
Mark's
and,
voice more, but
see
he's
how
the
we
only
can
one
tell.
that's too quiet.
Uh,
That Howie scream's kind of funny. I'm okay with it.
Assassinated
from who?
What?
from the CIA. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! Oh, look at how fucking skinny they are.
Oh, they're so tiny. Oh, they got big ups too.
Holy shit.
Ah, they threw a grenade.
Real jumpy.
Oh, they take a lot. Holy shit.
Oh, these bitches can take it.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
Ah.
I can do it.
That was, that was a sweet flip. I don't care where you're from. That was a sweet flip.
Well, no, I was.
One thing that I'd like to mention before continuing, if you're going to be editing the Half-Life series, there's kind of a recurring joke that we're trying to include in the series. I want to show every single time. I want to show every single time that an enemy kills themselves with a grenade. So that was one. That was one there. And there might be more in this scene that got missed. But I'd like to let's see actually. But if you see an enemy kill themselves with a grenade at any point, please show it. Yeah, it was a different area where they started killing themselves with grenades. Yeah. Yeah, there's another area with these fuckers. Yeah, so if they why is Mark's voice rejected by microphones? Because he doesn't as like no matter how many fucking times I've tried to tell him to stay a consistent distance from the mic, he never does. And so what winds up happening is like he's the exact same volume as everybody else on the mic and in the interface and everything. But then he'll go super close to the mic or be super far away from the mic for no reason, and despite trying to correct this 8,000 times, but he just doesn't change anything he does no matter how many times you try to correct him on something. And so he's like literally the most difficult person in the world to try and correct with microphones especially. So yeah, so that's I've tried. There's been entire streams where he's like too quiet or too loud, and it's like it's a waste of time if you try to correct it through the software or through like anything. Because if you do try to correct it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make Mark louder or Mark quieter, then you're screwing yourself over because it's going to be too loud and then too quiet the next time. So that's why.
Well, no, I was actually on.
But anyway, I'd like to include every time an enemy kills themselves with a grenade, and then maybe there can be a supercut at the end or something. But so far the first two plays videos have included that.
She does identify as a furry, so.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she does.
She is super into vor, so.
How does that make you a furry?
I would almost make that image last a little longer.
But a lot of furries are into vor.
Like have it come in a little earlier.
But also.
Yeah. See, yeah, everything's coming a lot more together now. Now it looks and feels like an actual Adum Plaze video. It looks at this is if we continue this series the same way that this whole 5 minutes is, and those things at the beginning are changed and polished up, you know, a 10 to 15 minute video of this caliber, right now it's 5 minutes, it'll easily be the best one in the Half-Life series. The first two Half-Life videos were pretty good, but this one so far is better in many, many ways. So keep it up. And yeah, please try to take note and consider everything that I've mentioned. Everything that I've mentioned in this video, and yeah, I'll send this to you right away. I'll probably also export the this file on its own so that you can play along with it, kind of thing. And I'll send it to you so you have a reference if you want to like edit the other video accordingly, I guess. But yeah, for the most part, sorry, Biotic. For the most part, just pay attention to the words that I said as I was describing why and why not to do certain things. The audio editing in the video was great. Thank you very much. You know, for the most part, everything was pretty great. There was just a lot of unnecessary gags, a lot of gags that didn't work, a lot of wasted time in terms of like, you know, what got edited, and then on top of that, like the pacing. You know, I just cut it in half, and now it flows well, sort of thing. So think about that. Thank you very much, and I thank you very much for your interest and your efforts. I'm going to end this video right now and end this stream and send this to the person that I'm talking to. So thank you so much. Scottish Oatcake. I'm not like super into pause or anything, but I mean, like, I don't know. I'd date a guy who was, but anyway, thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, bye, bye.